Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad to see you this morning. Today is Thursday, April the 2nd. And I'm excited that we're here because we're going to have so much fun this morning. We're going to talk about one of my favorite characters today. So we're going to start the same way we always start, which is with our memory verse. We have a new memory verse today, Ruth. Did you know? Because it's a new month. So our memory verse today is, the address is John 14:6. Remember how we talked about addresses in the Bible? How you can go to the address to find the verse that you're looking for? So in your Bibles, it's John 14:6. And the verse is, so who is the I we're talking about? Do you remember? God. God's right. I am the way, the truth, and the life. So this is American Sign Language for life, we think.
And is the Son of God.
Jesus is the Son of God. That is a true thing. All right. I am the way, the truth, and the life. We'll work on that all month long, but I think you can get it. It's a good one. I wish you were all here together with me, so when you recited your memory verse by memory, I could give you a jelly bean. Moms and dads, if your kiddos can do that, maybe you could give them a jelly bean, an M&M, a marshmallow, a high five, something like that. Anyway, okay, so that was our memory verse. An M&M. If you can give me your memory verse later, I'll give you an M&M. Okay? We're going to do our flag now. Do you want to hold the flag?
My father's my gun.
Okay, you hold it. Got it? So we're going to stand up, and we're going to take our right hand, that's this hand here, and we're going to put our right hand on our heart. Ruthie, can you put your right hand on your heart? Do you need help? You got it? That's your, there you go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
flag
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. Now we're going to sing our song. Are you ready? God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans wide with fun. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you so much, Ruth. Next time, I think we're going to practice on holding the flag still. What do you think? Is that a good idea? Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is talk about our calendar, just like we do at school. And again, we're in a new month. This is the month of April. April. So we are on the 2nd day of April. Yesterday was April 1st. Did anybody play an April Fool's joke on you? Did anybody play an April Fool's joke on you, Ruth? No, we played a joke on our boys, though. We changed their profile pictures on Netflix and Disney Plus to be silly pictures with silly names. One of them thought it was funny, the other did not. I'll let you guess which was which. Okay, so April 2nd. Thursday, April 2nd.
Mine was funny.
You thought it was funny? I thought it was funny too. Okay, so if today is Thursday, today is Thursday. Shh. Yesterday was Wednesday, which makes tomorrow Friday. Yay! Let's sing our days of the week song. There's Monday and there's Tuesday. There's Wednesday and there's Thursday. There's Friday and there's Saturday. Then there's Sunday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week.
My pig's trying to do a flip.
Okay, Ruthie, I love that your pig can do a flip, but if you can't help me do our show today, then you're going to have to get down. Do you want to stay with me, or do you want to go find Daddy?
I want to say that.
Okay, hold your piggy still, please, so you can participate. Okay? Okay, good. So now we're going to talk about our months. So remember, we're in a new month, the month of April. So be really careful not to scare your moms and dads. Do you remember what you're going to do in the month of April? We're going to be really loud. Okay, that's our secret writing. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Or wake up. Then wake up.
You're going to wake him up. Okay, ready? January, February, March, and April!
Are you
May,
loud?
June,
Our baby's got
July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in the year. Hopefully you could hear that because somebody's being super chatty today. Who's being super chatty today, Ruru?
Micah.
You. Okay, so that was our month song. We're going to skip the weather today because we talked so much about it on Tuesday. And we're going to go straight into our ABC song. I'm going to pause for a second and I'm going to let you sing your ABC song. Just regular ABCs. Pause the show. Sing it. Did you sing it? Did you sing it? Okay, good. And now we're going to sing Miss Sarah's ABC song. Ready? The A says ah. The B says ba. The C says k. And the D says da. The E says F. The F says f. The G says g. And the H says h. The I says I. The J says j. The K says k. And the L says l. L. The M says m. The N says n. The O says ah. And the P says p. The Q says qu. The R says r. R.
Might have R in my name.
You do have an R in your name. And what does it say? Do you know? R.
R.
The R says R. The S says
R-U-T-H.
Ruth is spelled R-U-T-H. She's right. What does the S say? The T says T. The U says And the V says V. Remember we did the V last week. V. Today's letter is W. The W says W. The W says W. Every letter has a sound. The W says W.
That's kind of like a worm.
The worm book we're going to read right now. Ready? The W says W. W. Every letter has a sound. The W says W. Okay. Are you going to be quiet so we can read? Great. All right. This is our book. This is from our Alpha Towel series. W. The Worm's Wagon. Isaac, can you zoom in on these pictures so they can see the pretty pictures? I want them to be able to spot all of the W's. Are you ready? Okay. One day, Worm went into the woods to gather walnuts. He brought his wagon with him. Worm wiggled along. On his way home, Worm saw a woodpecker whistling in a weeping willow. Woodpecker asked Worm for a ride. Up here he says, "Wow, what a wagon!" Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker in his wagon. Soon they came upon Weasel eating watermelon.
Ew,
Weasel asked Worm for a ride.
My right watermelon.
I like watermelon too. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker and Weasel in his wagon. Before long, they bumped into Wombat, wearing her new wig. Wombat asked Worm for a ride. She sang, "Wow, what a wagon!" Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, and Wombat in his wagon. Next, they met Wolf on his way to work. Wolf asked Worm for a ride. He sang, "Wow, what a wagon!"
That was a big one.
Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, and Wolf in his wagon. Soon they saw Walrus winking and waving. Walrus asked Worm for a ride. "Wow, what a wagon!" Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, and Walrus in his wagon. Up ahead they saw Whale playing in the water. Whale asked Worm for a ride. Oh my goodness, look at Worm's face. He looks like he's struggling there, doesn't he? Poor Worm. And Whale's up here saying, "Whoa, what a wagon!" Worm wiggled with all his might, trying to pull Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, Walrus, and Whale in the wagon. But the wagon would not move. The wheels started to wobble. Wham! The weight was too much for the wagon. It crashed to the ground. "Oh no! My wagon!" Worm wailed. "Don't worry, Worm," the animal said. Worm's friends worked on the wagon all afternoon. Look at them working. You see them working? Okay. When the wagon was fixed, Worm wiggled into it. Then Wombat, Weasel, Wolf, Woodpecker, Walrus, and Whale pulled Worm all the way home. And weary Worm had a wonderful ride. Look, it took all those animals to pull that tiny little worm. But he was able to pull all those animals. That's so silly. That's so silly. Okay, that was a good W book. What does the W say? What? What? We get our lips around it. What? The W says what? Okay. Ooh, let's do our letters real quick. Oh, boys and girls, I miss you getting to do the letter bag and our star board so much. It's no fun without you. But we're going to make the best of it because that's what we're supposed to do. Here we have, what did Worm have? A wagon. Wagon.
Hey, Mama, I want to help.
Okay, great. You can hold it. Here we have a wig. Wig. Do you know anybody that has a wig? Wig. Okay? Here, oh, Miss Sarah likes these. What is this? A web. That's a spider's web. Then we have a well. You may have never seen one of these before, but that's called a well. You can get water down in it, but it's dangerous. You've got to be careful with and do it with your mamas or daddies. Ooh, this is a tricky one.
Or brother or sister.
Okay, what is this? Do you know? A window. Window.
And it starts with W.
W, that's right. It starts with W. Ooh,
Mama,
what is this? What is this? Do you see this?
A watch.
A watch. A watch. That's correct. So here's our big W. W. Do you see it? And here's our little W.
Hey, Mommy.
Yes.
Little W is my favorite.
Right, and the little W says Okay, so let's look real quick. We wrote our W on Tuesday. Let's just check it out. It's still up here. And if you remember, we slanted down and slant up. We slanted down and back up.
Hey, Mama,
No, just a second. You can practice later. And so our little one, we slant down and back up. And down and back up. That's our W. Boys and girls, I hope that today you will practice writing W's. You remember what our handwriting sheets look like? And I think you can do that on your own at home. So I want you to make me a W. W. A whole row of W's. It'd be great. All right. Now, we're going to do our number for this week. Our number for this week is 15. 15. So I'm going to show you how to write it. You ready? No. Just a minute. And you sit down, please.
I want to draw on it and make a mean girl.
You can absolutely do that after we finish our 15, okay? So we're going to start with a number 1. A 1. And then we're going to do a 5. That's 15. A 1 and a 5 together is 15. So let's count our 15 hashtags or tally marks. You ready? We're going to do it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That's 15. 15.
1, 2, 3.
I hope that you all practice counting to 15 today. Maybe you could find 15 of something at your house. Maybe you have 15 pennies. Or maybe you could go outside and find 15 tiny pieces of grass. Tell me what you can find 15 of. Okay.
Mine can find rocks.
You can find 15 rocks. Okay, it's time for my favorite part of today. We're going to talk about my good friend, Mrs. Wishy-Washy. I'm going to start by just reading it to you, and then we're going to pretend that we're Mrs. Wishy-Washy, okay? Mrs. Wishy-Washy, washy. That's a lot of W's, isn't it? Do you see the W's? Mrs. Wishy-Washy. This is by Joy Cowley. Joy Cowley is the author of Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Oh, lovely mud. Can you see the pictures okay, Isaac?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, lovely mud, said the cow. And she jumped in it. She doesn't even have rain boots on, does she? Oh, lovely mud, said Pig. And he rolled in it. You see him rolling in that mud. Oh, lovely mud, said the duck. And she paddled in it. Paddle, paddle, paddle. looks like fun. Along came Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Just look at you, she screamed. Oh, poor Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Just look at her animals. Into the tub you go. In went the cow. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. In went the pig. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. In went the duck. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. That's better, said Mrs. Wishy-Washy. And she went into the house. Away went the cow. Away went the pig. Away went the duck. Oh, lovely mud, they said. They got all dirty again. Poor Mrs. Wishy-Washy. She was just trying to get her animals all clean. Okay, hold on just a second here. I'm going to take this. You ready? Here we go.
Hey, Mama, you gonna be wishy-washy?
I am. I'm going to be Miss Wishy-Washy. Right there.
I want to be a pig.
You want to be a pig? Okay. Here I have an apron that either Isaac or Micah made for me at First Pres. I'm not sure which one made it. That's sad. But see their cute little handprints on it? Okay. See my apron? Just like Mrs. Wishy-Washy. Do I look like Mrs. Wishy-Washy?
Yeah.
Yeah? Put my glasses back on. Okay. So, we had cow. Moo. And we have a pig. Oink, 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 oink.
I want to hold her.
And we have a duck. And the duck says, quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. And they saw a lovely mud pile. Oh, lovely mud. Splash, 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 splash. Oh, that looks like fun. I think I might like to play in the mud too. Splash, splash, splash. You like to play in the mud, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ruth has been collecting worms in the mud. Splashy, splashy, splashy. And then Mrs. Wishy-Washy comes along and says, oh no, they're all dirty. So she gets her tub and she fills it up with water and some soap. And what does she wash first? The cow. Let's put this down. And she puts the cow in her tub and she goes, wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy.
Hey, Mommy, give me the other one.
I don't have the other one in here. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Okay, and then in goes the pig. And what does she say to the pig? You brush it? Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Oh, I think that pig looks so much better. Nice and clean. Let's put him over here to dry. Then what about our little duckling? Put our duck in the water. Oh, he got all wet. Splash. And what's he gonna do? Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Oh, they're all nice and clean. Whew, Mrs. Wishy-Washy's so tired after washing all those animals. And then what happens? The animals look around and what do they see, Ruth?
A mud pile.
Oh, lovely mud. Splash. Splash. Oh, those silly animals. Wasn't that a fun story? I love Mrs. Wishy-Washy. So boys and girls, here's what I'd like for you to do today. Thank you, Ruth. First, I want you to practice. You missed, that's okay. I want you to practice writing your W's. Get a piece of paper and write big W's and little W's. I want a whole row of W's. W's. Then I want you to practice writing 15. That's a 1 and a 5 put together. 15. Then I want you to go and count 15 things for me. Okay, that's first. Write your W's, write your 15s, and count. Then, today, I want you to be wishy-washy. I want you
Mommy.
to have your mommies.
Me.
Shh, that's right, Ruru. I want you to have your mommies and daddies find you a bucket or a big bowl, or if you have a wash tub, that would be perfect. Or maybe even you can just take a bath and get in the bathtub. And I want you to find some toys that can get wet. Maybe you've got a cow and a pig and a duck. Cool. If not, that's okay. It could be a little car. It could be a little rubber duck. It could be some Barbies. Whatever you have that can get wet. And I want you to give them a wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, wishy-washy. That sounds like a fun activity, right? Maybe you can do it in the sunshine and play with some bubbles. And I hope you have a lot of fun doing that. If you want to send me a picture of you wishy-washing, I really hope you do, because I missed you so much. Okay, so hopefully you've already seen the video of Miss Cindy doing her music class. If you haven't, make sure you scroll down on our YouTube channel and you find Miss Cindy doing music. And I think that Miss Cindy's Spanish class is already up too. If it's not, it will be tomorrow. So
Mama did the hang right here.
watch music, watch Spanish.
Mama did the hang right here.
And if you want to watch the other teachers that are doing fun things, that's a good idea too. But mostly play outside, wash your hands, wash those hands. Be kind to your mamas and your daddies, your brothers and sisters.
And babies.
And babies too. Miss Sarah loves you so much. And I'll see you again on Tuesday. Next week we're going to talk about Easter. Love you guys. Bye-bye.